Starting an online business on a budget isn't just doable, it is simpler than you might think. Over the past few months, I've been experimenting with different online ventures as side hustles, documenting each step to share what I've learned with you. From dropshipping stores and Etsy shop to a travel blog and UGC services, I discovered that setting up these businesses follow a surprisingly similar process. In this video, I'll take you through the 6 essential steps to launch your online business with a minimal upfront cost. We will cover everything from picking a memorable brand name and setting up a free business email with your domain to securing startup capital. Whether you're starting an e-commerce store or a blog or a service, this straightforward step will help you build a professional online presence even as a solo entrepreneur. So let's dive in. Step number 1, choose a memorable business name and create the branding. The first step in setting up your online business is to decide what type of business you're starting. Are you selling a product, offering a service, or building an audience for affiliate marketing? Write down 3 to 5 details about your business idea. This will give you clarity as you create your brand identity. Now let's walk through an example. Suppose you're creating a subscription box service for plant lovers. Here's how you would turn that idea into a brand name. You can use ChatGPT for name inspiration. You can prompt ChatGPT something like, help me brainstorm names for a business that offer monthly plant subscription boxes. Aim for names that are under 12 characters long and easy to spell. ChatGPT might suggest names like Leafy Box, Bloom Box, or Sproutly. Check for availability. Go to namecheck.com to see if your chosen name is available across major platforms and as a domain. This helps ensure consistency across your website and social media. If some of them are already taken, try a variant of the name or just ask ChatGPT to provide more alternative. I'm going to go with Leaf Boxy, which is inspired by Leafy Box name, since Leafy Box is already taken in a lot of social media and domain names. Now we're going to reserve social media handles. Once you find an available name, create social media accounts to reserve it. This includes platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok, whatever applies to your branding. After that, we'll create a logo on Canva. You go to canva.com and use the free logo template to design a simple logo. Doesn't need to be complicated. Canva has tons of templates, fonts, and icons that make it easy for anyone to create a professional looking logo. The next step is to set up a Gmail for your business. You can set up a dedicated Gmail account, something like leafboxybusiness@gmail.com, so you can manage everything in one place as you start. This will especially be useful as we move into the next few steps. Now, step number 2, secure a domain name that aligns with your brand. Now that you have established your business name, it is crucial to secure a domain that reflects your brand identity. A well-chosen domain name serves as your digital storefront, making a lasting impression on potential customers and conveying your business essence at a glance. For e-commerce ventures, investing in a strong, memorable domain is paramount. It is not merely an online address, it is a powerful tool that can significantly impact your brand recognition and credibility. Opting for a domain extension like .store can particularly be advantageous for online retailers, as it immediately communicates your business purpose to visitors. Remember, your domain isn't just a technical necessity. It is a strategic asset that's basically set the tone for your entire online presence and influences your customer perception of your brand. I've personally chosen the .store extension for all of my e-commerce ventures. So for instance, if your business name is Leaf Boxy and you are offering plant subscription boxes, utilizing a .store domain can effectively communicate that it is a destination for plant enthusiasts to make purchases. A .store domain leaves no ambiguity about your intentions. It is clear you're in the business of selling. Now, for travel blogs or general blogs, consider extension like .travel or the classic .com. How to secure your domain? The team behind .store is extending a special offer to you guys. You can secure your domain name for a mere 99 cents. Go to the description of this video and find my affiliate link for .store domain, or go to get.store. Now we're gonna search for the domain name that you want. Input your desired name into the website and click Get Yours. Now it should say if your domain name is available or not. If it is, just add to cart and let's go to the next step. So the next step is to remove the coupon code that is automatically applied if there's any, and you can input a Elena, and that will drop the price to 99 cents. Once we go to complete the checkout, it will ask you to set up an account so you can manage your domain. We'll be using this account to connect your e-commerce platform or transfer the DNS management later on. DNS, or domain name system, works like a big internet address book. It changes website names we can easily remember, like leafboxy.store, into special numbers called IP addresses. Computers basically use IP addresses to find and talk to each other online. When you type a website name in your browser, the DNS servers quickly look up the right IP address. This happened behind the scenes, so we don't really have to do anything about it. Steps to transfer DNS to Cloudflare. I highly recommend using Cloudflare, and I'm not even affiliated with them. I just personally use them for all my web domains because they provide enhanced security, better performance, user-friendly interface, and way more integration with various web services and platforms, all for free. We'll go to cloudflare.com, we'll sign up and choose the free plan. Once you log in, go to enter an existing domain and type your domain name. In my case, it is leafboxy.store. Hit continue. Now I select the free plan. Let's go straight to continue to activation. We will add the DNS records later. In order for us to transfer the DNS management from .store provider to Cloudflare, all we need to do is to change the name servers to the ones assigned on Cloudflare. So we'll go to manage.get.store. We'll log in as customer and input the email and password you created when you bought the .store domain. We'll go to manage orders and then we'll select the domain that we just bought. Under domain registration, you should see the name servers. There are already 4 in it. We will delete them all and just add the 2 required ones by copying it from Cloudflare account and paste them here. Then we'll click the update button. On Cloudflare, we hit continue. It could take a few minutes or even hours for everything to get transferred. Give it a minute and then reload the page. Meanwhile, go to recommendations, quick start guide, and enable all HTTPS security options. This ensures our site is secure. It is especially crucial for an e-commerce business where we need to encrypt our customers' information. So we'll click finish. Now we'll reload the page again and the status should go from pending to active once the DNS transfer is complete. Step number 3, establish a professional business email. A dedicated business email creates a professional image and separates your personal and business communications. For our example, you could set up something like contact@domainname.store. There are 2 main ways to set up a professional business email for free. The first one is Cloudflare email routing, which forwards emails sent to your business address, something like contact@leafboxy.store, to a designated personal email like Gmail. This works well if you mainly need to receive customers' inquiries and don't need to send replies from your business address. The second option, which is the preferred one, is using Soho Mail. This is perfect if you want to both receive and send email using your business address. Unlike Cloudflare's email routing, Soho lets you reply directly from your contact@domainname.store address. The only drawback is that you will need to use Soho Mail's interface instead of Gmail. I do not recommend email routing as you do not want to reply back with your personal Gmail account, but if all you need is just to receive emails, then the setup is very simple on Cloudflare. Let's go back to Cloudflare and go to email. Hit the Get Started button, and all we need to do is select a custom address. We want like contact@leafboxy.store. Now we add a destination email. I'm going to use my own personal Gmail address. Now hit create and continue. Cloudflare will now tell you that you need to add 4 required DNS records in order to do this email routing. All we need to do is to hit the add records and enable. Cloudflare would do everything automatically and add them to your DNS. So if we go to DNS records, we see that those 4 records were automatically added and we do not need to do anything else. Now the email routing is set up and you can test this out by sending an email to contact@yourdomainname.store or whatever custom address you created. And you should see the email getting sent to your destination email. Now let's explore the Soho Mail method for managing both incoming and outgoing emails from your business address. Soho Mail offers 5 free business email addresses each with 5 gig of storage. Plenty for most startups. I've used it extensively, sending hundreds of emails without having any issues. The first step is to go to soho.com/mail. Select business email and register with either an email address or a phone number. I'm going to use my phone number because I have a lot of email addresses already being used on Soho. But feel free to use your newly created Gmail. Once you log in, select the free plan. Let's add our domain, an organization name, and industry type. Hit Add Now. We'll proceed to domain verification. Soho automatically knows that your DNS manager is Cloudflare. So the setup becomes extremely easy as we don't have to manually enter the DNS records. All we need to do is to hit the login button and it will log into your Cloudflare. And to verify your domain ownership, Soho will automatically add a CNAME record to your Cloudflare. We'll hit authorize and that's it. Now we can add an admin email address. I call it admin. I'm going to add a few more, one called contact and the other one called info. You can add up to 5 users including the admin or custom emails. Now I'm going to skip setup groups. Soho can do automatic DNS mapping for us. We just click the login button again and it opens up Cloudflare just like before. The issue is that we previously set up Cloudflare email routing. So we have to go to email routing and disable this on Cloudflare. Just go to email, setting, disabling, and select the delete and disable since we do not want to use this anymore. Now if we go to DNS records, we should see the previous 4 MX records got deleted. Let's try this again by clicking the login button on Soho, and now we can just authorize. We can skip email migration since we don't have anything to migrate anyway. Also skip Go Mobile as you can install the mobile app on your phone later. Let's go to mail.soho.com and you should be able to see your admin email. Try sending out an email to your personal Gmail and you should receive it. If you want to use the other emails, you just need to log in to those using the credential you created in the first place. You should have your working business email set up now. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment down below. Hey guys, before we continue, if you found this information valuable, please consider giving this video a like, leaving a comment, and subscribing to this small channel if you haven't yet. Your support helps boost this video in YouTube's algorithm. I would thank you and appreciate it very much. Step number 4, set up a physical business address for privacy. To keep your home address private and maintain a professional image, use a separate business address. This can be a physical virtual address if you don't have a physical office. Virtual mailbox services like iPostal One and Anytime Mailbox allow you to use a commercial address without renting a physical office. Having an official address on your website and business documents adds legitimacy to your business. These services use real physical addresses, often in retail or office supply stores. You essentially have the supply store address plus a suite number that correspond to your company. And you can easily go to the store and get your mail there. Now, step number 5 is to register your business. Making your business official protect you from personal liability and help you stay compliant. You can register a DBA or an LLC. A DBA is basically doing business as. It's a straightforward way to operate under a brand name without forming a separate legal entity. You can register it through your local government's website or going to your town. It usually costs something very low, like $10 a year or something like that. For added legal protection, consider forming an LLC. This separates your personal and business assets. You can register an LLC online through platforms like northwestregisteragent.com or your state business registration site. LLC are a very complex topic beyond the scope of this video, so do your own research before registering. They can be extremely expensive and might not be necessary right away. I started with a DBA and only created my LLC once my business became profitable. Honestly, it is mainly because it cost me like $800 annually for LLC renewal and reporting for the state of Massachusetts, one of the most expensive states to start an LLC. Step number 6, open a business bank account and explore funding options. Finally, it is essential to separate your personal and business finances by opening a dedicated business checking account. This will make it easier to manage manage expenses, track your income, and avoid tax-related issues. Choose a bank that offers small business accounts. Many have low or no monthly fee, which is ideal for a small business or a startup. Apply online or visit a branch with your business details, including your DBA or LLC paperwork, and also your EIN, Employer Identification Number. You can easily get an EIN for free on the IRS website. When it comes to business banking, I have a preference for Chase and Amex. They offer an impressive array of business credit cards with attractive features such as 0% APR introductory periods and a generous sign-up bonuses. These perks play a significant role in my decision to launch my Amazon FBA business, as I was particularly drawn to the opportunity to accumulate travel points while managing my business expenses. For entrepreneurs seeking additional financial flexibility, I highly recommend exploring the 0% APR business credit cards. These financial tools can be invaluable for funding your initial business expenses without incurring interest charges. They basically provide a buffer that allows you to cover crucial costs such as inventory purchases, marketing campaign, or essential software subscriptions. This interest-free period can be a game changer, giving your business the breathing room it needs to establish itself. So in simpler terms, it is like a no-interest loan up to your credit card limit, usually for a promotional period of 6 to 15 months. This is what I use to start my own businesses. So every month, I embark on a new side hustle adventure, aiming to scale each into a six-figure business within a year. I kick off with my Amazon FBA, successfully generating $200K in revenue, and I break down the entire profit in the entire year in a video link in the description down below. In the coming months, I'll be documenting and launching several of my other online ventures. I'll keep you updated on their progress as I nurture and grow each one. So be sure to subscribe and join me on this entrepreneurial journey. And let me know if you want me to test a specific side hustle. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.